This year on Table 42, we had a chance to see some new and innovative culinary inspiration. From New York City to Boston to Austin, Texas, this has been the best season yet. Every restaurant we put on the show is a Foodable Top 25. They have the chops, and they have earned the right to go head-to-head with the best in the business. Chef DeCarlo at Peasant in New York City is the epitome of the working chef. In his kitchen every day and building his amazing roasting center, literally brick by brick, has established him as one of the hardest working guys in the business. The old world Tuscan style in his restaurant is one of the most visually entertaining this year on the show, and could go down as one of the most unique kitchen designs we have had a chance to visit on Table 42. All right, Chef, so here we are on the front of house of Peasant. Kind of this old world theme. You've carried this through the whole restaurant. Tell me,
absolutely.
Kind of where was this from? Where did this theme come from?
Well, actually the kitchen was something I've been drawing and dreaming about for 30 years.
Wow.
I must have drawn it out 1,000 times. Nobody has a kitchen like this.
No, that's one of those places that, you know, you're right. For us, it's a film wonderland back there. Get a chance to really see, you know, your cola.
It's very animated.
Yeah,
it's almost like a pop-up card when you're eating in the dining room and you look back. As far as the front of the house goes to my wife, Dulcinea. She was the one who designed the bar. She designed the front of the house. I've never worked a day in my life in the front of the house.
It's got some great linear
it's not my,
look, too.
All of this is not my territory. It's all hers. She's the one who set it up, and she's the one that makes sure it works every night.
So a customer gets into Peasant for the first time. They have this expectation of rustic Italian food, but do you feel like when they walk in, are they expecting, you know, kind of almost to be transported to old Italy?
Well, I think it's hard not to be transported.
It's amazing.
You know, when you're in here and, you know, and you're seeing this, because you can literally, you know, if you look through this opening, you'll see the oven. If you look through the center opening, you'll see the rotisserie and the grill. And if you look through the windows all the way to the left, you'll see the saute. So no matter where you're looking,
food theater,
you just see flames and fire everywhere.
Off we went to Austin, Texas to explore the idea of the chef's counter. After all, everyone loves to be at the heart of the action. At Counter 357, you get that experience firsthand with a course array that makes you wonder why every restaurant in the world does not serve every customer this way. Intimacy, style, and passion shine through at this Austin eatery. Chef Lawrence has truly created a Texas masterpiece in Counter 357. All right, Lawrence, so here we are, front of house 357. Kind of a wine bar feel, but maybe that's not what you're going for. What are you trying to do up front here?
Well, it's funny, when coming up with this concept, it was just going to be the counter. But the space lent itself to have what you just said, a wine bar. So we have a wine and charcuterie bar up here, and I've expanded a little bit to include some oysters, as well as a cooked sausage dish and some crudos. But when designing the space with our designer, we wanted to have a delineation. So we ended up going dark and kind of sexier up here, gold tones, some charcoals, copper countertop, whereas in the restaurant, you know, in Counter 357, the restaurant, you know, it's lit, it's very bright, it's warm, it's open.
Yeah.
You have a lot of woods, where in here you have a lot of metals, darker colors. So just kind of wanted to split the entities up a little bit, not only from a color standpoint, but actually just having the sliding glass door that we have. It separates the two entities.
So you guys used a designer for the space.
We did. Jamie Chioco is our designer.
Intentional on the two opposite worlds.
Absolutely.
Interesting lighting you've got, amazing decor kind of down the rail here for kind of the casual. How does this space fill up? Do people kind of migrate to the bar? Do they like the banquettes?
It's a bar thing. I would choose the banquette, especially by the window. That's when I come in, you know, and I just come in for like the day if I'm doing stuff and nothing else is going on here. I love sitting next to the window and kind of watching people walk by.
Sure.
So we did, you know, we have over the past couple of weeks had a lot of people sitting near the window, and maybe it's a summer thing. Maybe now that it's summer, people want to be close to outside but not be outside because you know, Texas can be a little warm. So we have had some people sitting close to the windows and not as much, you know, kind of piled on the bar.
Rounding out this year's best of is none other than Tavern Road. When you combine a chef-driven fast casual with a full-service operation and a great bar program, what do you get? You get the Boston favorite Tavern Road, led by brothers Chef Louis and co-owner Michael, that have handcrafted a dining experience like no other. Tavern Road definitely makes our best of list for 2015.
Every restaurant has two parts. It has a great chef and usually a great front operator that is trying to do something that kind of connects with that guest. Tell us a little bit about what you guys were trying to do here at Tavern Road.
It's a multi-layered vision, and first and foremost, you know, building out the space and allowing guests to walk in. We wanted, you know, you wanted people to have a little bit of a wow effect with the aesthetic design. So
right.
I think going with a really large mural in the back here.
Beautiful mural.
This whole piece, a lot of this whole piece that was developed comes from my uncle's autobiography.
Okay.
So we basically handed the book to the group of artists, and we said,
create off that.
come up with something.
That's cool.
You know, we're stepping out of the way. This is your forte. You know, let us know what you come up with. And they presented us with, you know, a number of different renderings, but this was the one that kind of made a lot of sense to us.
Yeah.
You get the modern city skyline in the background. You have the old
I like that.
building where my uncle had his sculpting studio, and then it's kind of framed out with the industrial look of the framework. And then once you sit down, you have organic energy coming from the bar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of its own little show
Yeah,
that's happening
yeah.
over there. And then you get the organic energy of a really large open kitchen,
Yeah,
like
open
fully
kitchen.
open.
Yeah.
These three restaurants support what is best in our industry: hard work, innovation, and creativity. Here on Table 42, we are seeking the best of the best, and our mission on this show is to tell the stories that make a difference in your business and help you become a best of.